That voice, that mustache, that unmistakable presence that's made him the ultimate cowboy of Hollywood for over 5 decades. Sam Elliott has been the gold standard of rugged masculinity on screen. From Tombstone to the Big Lebowski to A Star is born, but behind the iconic cowboy persona is a devoted family man who's been married to the same woman for nearly 40 years and raised a daughter who chose a completely different path from Hollywood. Stardom. Today, we're exploring the surprisingly private family life of one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. Unlike many celebrity families, the Elliott clan has managed to stay largely out of the tabloids and maintain genuine relationships built on respect, rather than fame. This is the story of Cleo Rose Elliott, Sam's only child, and how growing up with one of Hollywood's most respected actors shaped her into an accomplished musician and artist who deliberately chose her own path away from her father's shadow. If you love learning about the family lives of Hollywood legends, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now let's dive into the remarkably grounded world of the Elliott family. To understand Sam Elliott's children, we first need to understand the remarkable marriage that created the foundation for their family, a Hollywood love story that has lasted nearly 4 decades in an industry known for broken relationships. Sam Elliott met actress Katharine Ross in 1978 on the set of the horror film The Legacy. Ross was already an established star. Known for iconic roles in The Graduate and Butch Cassidy and The Sundance, Kid Elliott was still building his career, primarily known for westerns and supporting roles. This wasn't Ross's first trip down the aisle. She had been married 4 times before meeting Elliott, including marriages to actors Joel Fabiani and Conrad Hall. Her previous relationships had been tumultuous and public, making many wonder if this new romance would last, despite their age difference. Elliott was 6 years younger, and Ross's complicated romantic history, their relationship developed into something deeper than typical Hollywood romance. They shared similar values about privacy, family, and maintaining authenticity in an artificial industry after 6 years of dating. Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross married on May 1, 1984. The wedding was a small, private affair that reflected their desire to keep their personal lives separate from their professional careers. Unlike many Hollywood couples who compete for attention or live separate lives due to conflicting schedules, Elliott and Ross made their relationship the priority. They often worked together when possible and made decisions that supported their marriage rather than just their individual careers. By the mid-1980s, both Elliott and Ross were established in their careers and ready to start a family. Elliott was 40 and Ross was 44 when they decided to have children, relatively late by the standards of that era, but perfect timing for their relationship. From the beginning, Elliott and Ross were determined to provide their future children with the stability that's often missing in Hollywood families. They established routines, maintained a primary residence away from the Hollywood scene, and agreed on parenting approaches that emphasized normalcy over celebrity privilege. Their approach to marriage and eventual parenting was built on partnership rather than competition. Both continued their acting careers but made family decisions together and ensured that their professional success never came at the expense of their family relationships. This solid foundation would prove crucial as they prepared to welcome their daughter into a world where celebrity children often struggle with identity, privacy, and finding their own path separate from their famous parents. On September 17, 1984, just 4 months after Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross's wedding, their daughter Cleo Rose Elliott was born. From the moment she entered the world, her parents were determined to give her as normal a childhood as possible, despite their Hollywood fame. Growing up as the only child of 2 respected actors, Cleo Rose could have easily been spoiled or pushed into the entertainment industry. Instead, her parents made conscious decisions to keep her grounded and exposed to life beyond Hollywood glamour. The Elliott family primarily lived on a ranch in Malibu, away from the chaos of Hollywood. This setting gave Cleo Rose a connection to nature, animals, and a more authentic lifestyle that her father valued from his own upbringing. Rather than showing interest in acting like her parents, Cleo Rose was drawn to music from an early age. She showed natural talent and genuine passion for singing and songwriting, talents that her parents encouraged without pushing her toward an entertainment career. Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross supported their daughter's musical interests, while being careful not to use their Hollywood connections to artificially boost her career. They wanted her to succeed based on her own talent and hard work, despite having the means to send Cleo Rose to exclusive private schools filled with other celebrity children. Her parents chose educational environments that emphasized academics and personal development over social status. During her teenage years, Cleo Rose continued developing her musical abilities while dealing with the normal challenges of adolescence. Having famous parents added complexity to typical teenage experiences, but her parents' commitment to privacy helped shield her from excessive media attention. Cleo Rose received formal musical training, studying voice and learning various instruments. Her parents invested in quality instruction while allowing her to explore different musical styles and find her own artistic voice. The Elliott family maintained close relationships throughout Cleo Rose's childhood and adolescence. Unlike many celebrity families torn apart by competing schedules and egos, they prioritized family time and genuine communication. As Cleo Rose entered her 20s, she faced the decision of how to use her talents and whether to leverage her famous name for career advancement. The path she chose would reflect the values her parents had instilled in her. Rather than relying on her parents' fame and connections, Cleo Rose worked to develop her own identity as an artist. This independence was encouraged by Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross, who wanted their daughter to succeed on her own merits. By her early 20s, it was clear that Cleo Rose's passion lay in music rather than acting. She began performing professionally and working on original compositions that showcased her unique style and artistic vision. Throughout her development as an artist, Cleo Rose maintained strong relationships with both parents. They served as advisors and emotional support while respecting her autonomy and artistic choices. The foundation laid during her childhood, adolescence would prove crucial as Cleo Rose embarked on her own career in the entertainment industry. Armed with talent, strong family support, and a clear sense of her own identity separate from her famous parents. As Cleo Rose Elliott entered her 20s, she faced the challenge that confronts many children of famous parents: how to build a career based on personal merit while dealing with the advantages and disadvantages of a famous name. Cleo Rose began performing professionally as a musician. Unlike many celebrity children who immediately headline major venues based on their parents' fame, she started small, playing local venues and building a genuine fan base. Cleo Rose's musical style evolved into a unique blend of classical training and contemporary sensibilities. Her voice training was extensive, and she developed a sound that was distinctly her own, rather than copying popular trends or trying to appeal to her parents' fan base. Despite her efforts to establish her own identity, Cleo Rose constantly faced comparisons to her famous parents. Music reviewers and audiences often focused more on her family connections than on her actual musical abilities and artistic merit. Cleo Rose recorded original music and performed at various venues, gradually building a reputation as a serious musician rather than just a celebrity child dabbling in entertainment. Her performances demonstrated genuine talent and artistic commitment. However, Cleo Rose's journey wasn't without challenges. Reports emerged of personal struggles and conflicts, including a highly publicized incident involving her mother in 2011 that brought unwanted media attention to the typically private Elliott family. In March 2011, Cleo Rose was arrested for allegedly assaulting her mother, Katharine Ross, with scissors during a domestic dispute. The incident shocked fans who had viewed the Elliott family as a model of Hollywood stability and brought intense media scrutiny to their private lives. The family handled the crisis with characteristic privacy, declining to make public statements beyond what was legally required. This incident highlighted the pressures that can build even in seemingly stable celebrity families. Following the 2011 incident, the Elliott family worked privately to address the underlying issues and rebuild their relationships. The details of this process remained private, reflecting their commitment to handling family matters away from public scrutiny. Despite the personal challenges and negative publicity, Cleo Rose continued developing her musical career. She worked to rebuild her public image while staying true to her artistic vision and personal growth. The difficult period in her life became part of Cleo Rose's personal and artistic growth. Like many people, she faced challenges that tested her relationships and forced her to examine her own behavior and choices. As Cleo Rose matured both personally and artistically, her music began reflecting deeper themes and more sophisticated artistic vision. The experiences, both positive and negative, contributed to her development as an artist with something meaningful to express. Over time, Cleo Rose worked to rebuild her relationships with her parents and restore the family harmony that had been disrupted by the 2011 incident. This process required honest communication and genuine commitment from all family members. Today, Cleo Rose continues working as a musician. Having learned from her earlier challenges while maintaining her commitment to creating authentic art rather than simply trading on her family name for celebrity status, despite the challenges they've faced, the Elliott family has maintained core values that have helped them navigate both success and difficult periods while staying true to their authentic selves. From the beginning of their relationship, Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross established privacy as a fundamental family value. Unlike many Hollywood families who court publicity, the Elliots have consistently chosen to keep their personal lives separate from their professional careers. The Elliott family has always prioritized being genuine over maintaining a perfect public image. This authenticity has allowed them to weather challenges that might have destroyed families more concerned with public perception than honest relationships. Rather than pushing Cleo Rose toward acting careers that might have been easier given their connections, Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross supported their daughter's musical interests, even when those choices led to more challenging career paths. When family challenges arose, including the 2011 incident, the Elliots chose to handle their problems privately, rather than using media manipulation or public relations campaigns to shape public opinion. The family's connection to ranch life and Western values has influenced their approach to both success and adversity. These values emphasize hard work, personal responsibility, and maintaining perspective on what truly matters in life. Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross's strong marriage has provided stability for their family, even during difficult periods. Their commitment to each other has created a foundation that supports all family relationships. Both parents maintained clear boundaries between their professional lives and family responsibilities. They made career decisions that supported their family relationships, rather than sacrificing family for professional advancement. The Elliott family's approach to handling mistakes and challenges has emphasized learning and growth rather than denial or blame. This has allowed them to move forward constructively rather than being trapped by past difficulties. Following the family crisis in 2011, the Elliots demonstrated their commitment to supporting each other's recovery and growth. This support system has been crucial to rebuilding their relationships. Throughout their careers and family challenges, the Elliott family has maintained perspective on what constitutes real success versus Hollywood definitions of achievement. This perspective has helped them make decisions based on genuine values, rather than external pressure. Sam Elliott's own upbringing and values have clearly influenced how he and Katharine approached raising Cleo Rose. The emphasis on authenticity, hard work, and personal responsibility reflects generational wisdom passed down through the family today. The Elliott family appears to have successfully navigated their challenges while maintaining their core relationships. Their approach offers lessons about handling family difficulties with dignity and commitment to genuine healing. The Elliott family represents a Hollywood success story that's measured not just in career achievements, but in maintaining authentic relationships and personal integrity over nearly for decades in the entertainment industry. At 79, Sam Elliott continues working as one of Hollywood's most respected character actors. Recent roles in the hero A Star is Born in 1883 have brought him critical acclaim and introduced him to new generations of fans while maintaining the authentic persona that's defined his career. Katharine Ross, now 83, has largely stepped back from acting, but remains an important presence in the family. Her decision to prioritize family over continued career ambition has contributed to the stability that characterizes the Elliott household. Cleo Rose continues pursuing her music career. Having matured both personally and artistically since her earlier challenges, she performs and creates music while maintaining the privacy values her parents instilled in her. The Elliott family appears to have successfully rebuilt and maintained their relationships following the difficulties of 2011. Their commitment to working through problems, privately and authentically, has allowed them to emerge stronger. The Elliott family's story offers valuable lessons about maintaining authentic relationships in Hollywood, supporting children's individual paths, handling family crises with dignity, and prioritizing genuine success over public image in an era where many celebrity families live their lives on social media. The Elliots continue to maintain privacy while still connecting with fans through Sam's professional work. This balance demonstrates that it's possible to have successful entertainment careers while maintaining personal boundaries, rather than focusing solely on career achievements. The Elliott family is building a legacy based on authentic relationships, personal growth, and maintaining values that transcend Hollywood fame. Today, Cleo Rose Elliott represents successful independence from her parents' fame while maintaining family relationships. Her journey shows that celebrity children can find their own paths while honoring their family connections. Sam Elliott's influence on popular culture continues, but perhaps his greatest achievement is the stable, authentic family he's built with Katharine Ross and their successful raising of their daughter despite the challenges they've all faced. The story of Sam Elliott's family is ultimately one of authenticity triumphing over artifice, privacy over publicity, and genuine relationships over Hollywood image-making. Unlike many celebrity families whose stories are marked by dysfunction and public drama, the Elliots have built something real and lasting. Rose Elliott's journey from protected childhood through personal challenges to artistic independence shows that it's possible to grow up in Hollywood while maintaining genuine identity and family relationships. Sam Elliott and Katharine Ross's nearly 40-year marriage and successful parenting demonstrate that entertainment industry success doesn't have to come at the expense of family stability and authentic relationships. Their story reminds us that real success is measured not just in career achievements or public recognition, but in the quality of our relationships and our ability to remain true to our values, regardless of external pressures. If you enjoyed learning about this remarkably grounded Hollywood family, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more stories about the personal lives of entertainment legends. Thanks for watching. And remember, in a world full of artificial personas, authenticity, like Sam Elliott's, remains as valuable and rare as ever.